Hello, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Jared with JM Custom Crafts, and I make all sorts of things, woodworking and laser engraving. Recently I've been leaning a lot more at laser engraving, and I've been working more with custom leather and acrylic patch hats. Here's an example of one I made for my wife. Of course, she would order that one. So I had somebody reach out last night, seeing if I could make him some patches for his newly funded bourbon company, or Facebook group, stuff like that. I haven't really dug in a whole lot yet to his company or what it's about, just bourbon, Appalachian Barrel Company. He was a previous customer from another Facebook group, another bourbon Facebook group. So he came to me. He liked my product from before. He's expanded, created his own group company with somebody else. So he gave me a logo to see if I could make that work into some hats, and I've spent probably the last hour playing around with that logo. It's a pretty rough logo. I reached back out to him. He emailed me a lot better image. Plugged that one into Lightburn and was able to trace that pretty quickly and get a great image. So right now I'm just doing some tests on some leatherette and acrylic, and then once he gives the final approval on which one he likes, I think we're just going to do about 10 hats to start. So I'm going to kind of show you the process of all this. Spent about an hour so far. If I would have reached out to him sooner or earlier and just asked for a clearer image, it literally probably would have taken me 5 minutes for the design aspect. So kind of my own fault, but I was just trying to make what he gave me work. So now that we got it, we'll run some tests and then go from there. Just got done laser engraving 11 patches and getting them cut out. I gave him like 4 options, different shades of leatherette, and then a couple acrylic. Luckily he picked a color of leatherette that I had plenty in stock, so I was able to get all those engraved today. Initially he wants 11 hats. I've got 10 of the 11 in stock, so I'm going to be hopefully getting those pressed on tonight, same day, and getting them sent out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I told him Friday at the latest I could get it done. I also went ahead and engraved a premium can koozie and a couple of keychains here. So that's what the patches look like. Got the 11th one right there. So I'll get those pressed on after supper, get them packaged up. I don't know if he's doing the shipping label or if I'm gonna grab that, but get that complete and out the door. That was pretty quick. Talked to me, messaged me yesterday before I went to bed, see if I could do something. We hooked up this morning on Messenger, hashed out all the details, got the design hashed out, and yeah, his order will hopefully be going out the next day. Just worked out good. I had a day off from my normal job, so I could get him taken care of today. So that's basically how I do an order. Just working on getting all these patches heat pressed onto the hats. I can show you my setup here. So it takes 40 seconds once I press it down. I do preheat each hat for about 40 seconds while I use a heat gun on the back of the patch just to warm that up and get the adhesive ready to stick. So we're just about done with this one. I can show you what it looks like when it comes off. That goes up. And that's what it looks like. So I got 2 down, 8 more to go. Here we are. Hat pyramid is complete. 10 hats. 5 black Richardson 112s and 5 Loden black Richardson 112s. and I threw in an extra black hat, a Yupung, I think it's a 6606, basically a classic trucker hat. Very similar to the Richardson 112s, and I actually prefer this hat a lot more. The quality of the Richardson 112 hat is declining fast. They're using a lot more countries to manufacture them, and just the quality is going down. So I'm throwing in a free Yupung hat because I think the quality is better. Virtually the same price when I order them, so it'd be the same price for my customers. Also throwing in a can koozie, can duster, whatever you want to call it. They're called can dusters on the Lone Star Adhesive website, where I get all of my, not all my, but most of my products. All my leatherette, acrylic comes from Lone Star Adhesives, can dusters, and got a couple keychains I'm throwing in as well. So that was a good order. Like I said, I got the message last night before I went to bed. Figured out the details this morning. Got everything put together and made today. Got the label printed already. It's going in the box and getting dropped off tomorrow. Shipping priority mail, so he should get it maybe by Saturday, if not probably Monday. Already got paid, so $262. That's $250 for the hats, and then $12 to cover the shipping label. So hopefully he's happy, and hopefully this turns into a good partnership and we get a bigger hat order in the future. So if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching. Click the subscribe button, like, comment, do all that jazz.